What's going on, guys? Welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be previewing the game tomorrow on the 22nd of September 2019 between Arsenal and Aston Villa. So yeah, what do we know going into this game? Well, we know that Arsenal currently sit 10th in the Premier League after 2 wins, 2 draws and 1 defeat, and so far haven't been playing very well this season. Even in the 2 wins we wasn't good value for money. I thought that we barely scraped a result. Aston Villa currently sit 18th in the Premier League with 1 win, 1 draw and 3 defeats. So, they're really battling it out down there. It's what you would have expected from a team coming up into the Premier League from the Championship. But Aston Villa actually started off signing a bunch of players, so you would have thought that maybe they would have been doing a bit better than this. But, it's not necessarily how much you spend, it's how you spend it. I think Aston Villa are finding it out the hard way at the moment. Obviously it's early days and their luck can turn around, but right now they're in the thick of it in that relegation battle. But going into this game, you know that Arsenal have won their last 6 competitive games against Aston Villa in all competitions, and miraculously, which is something crazy for our defence, who kept a clean sheet in the last 5 of those. And on the flip side, only Manchester United and Chelsea have won more games at the Emirates against Arsenal than Aston Villa. Aston Villa have won 3, they won in 2008, 2011, 2013, which is pretty good because, the Emirates, despite our away form at home at the Emirates, has become quite a fortress. So, for them to be the 3rd most of teams that have won at the Emirates, it's good for them. But back to our leaky defence, we've actually allowed 96 shots so far this season in the Premier League. That's more than any side in 2019-20 season so far. And yeah, so that's never good. If we were to concede a penalty in this game, we'd be one of the first teams in a long time to concede a penalty in 4 games in a row. We'll only become the 4th side in Premier League history to face penalties in 4 consecutive games, along with Stoke, Wimbledon and Norwich. So yeah, let me get into the starting lineup for this game. Personally, this is a mix of what I'd go with and what I believe Emery will go with, but it's more leaning towards what I believe Emery will go with. So yeah, in goal, probably the easiest pick of this squad, Bernardo. Although Martinez played well against Eintracht Frankfurt on Thursday, but Bernardo, we know he's the Premier League goalkeeper. He's the starting goalkeeper. He'll start in this game. No doubt about that. Into the defenders, we have one I'm a bit unsure about. I'm not sure if Emery will start him. I'm not personally sure if I'd start him, but after his mistake against Watford, maybe that should galvanise him and he'll be itching to come back in and prove a point to the team. But who knows whether Emery will drop him as a result of that mistake, so we'll have to wait and see. But for me, I'm going to go Socrates. Alongside him, I'm going to go David Luiz, who again is a player where I would say he is our best defender, but he's very, very error prone. He does make silly mistakes, he does make rash decisions, and that can cost you in the big games. But you can say the same about Socrates, you can say the same about Mustafi, and those are the other 2 options we have, because I don't think Holden is back yet. I think he's still nursing that injury. He may be back soon, but yeah, at the moment this is the best we've got. Into left back now, I'm going with Said Kolasinac again. Another one where it kind of just picks itself because there's no one else that can play in that position in our team at the moment. Tierney's not back from injury just yet, but I think when he is, he'll be giving Kolasinac a serious run for his money for that left back spot. But Kolasinac, the one thing you do guarantee with him is that creating chances going forward, he is excellent at that. Aside from his end product in terms of crossing, his build up towards the attack is very, very good, and it's something that he excels at. But on the flip side, which he is a left back, so his defending is very important. His defending unfortunately isn't that great. It's, leaves a lot to be desired. So due to the fact that there just is no one else to go there, he does go in. But you know, I really hope he can put in a better defensive performances than has been the case in recent games, and since he's been here, really. Onto the other side of the defence now. Again, same sort of situation we have with Ser Kolasinac. This picks itself because we have two people that can play right back. That's Ainsley Maitland-Niles and Hector Bellerin, and Hector Bellerin is injured. So, yeah, Ainsley Maitland-Niles goes in again. Going forward, he's great defensively. You know, he lacks a bit, but with him, I can take into account that right back isn't his natural position. You know, he's a midfielder by trade, and you know, he's just playing right back to fill in. And to be fair, he's done an alright job there at times, but I do feel that in recent games and over the course of time, it's become abundantly clear that that's not his natural position and he shouldn't play there. But for now, while Hector Bellerin is still on the treatment table, Ainsley Maitland-Niles goes in at right back. Now this is another one where I'm unsure. Not in the sense of unsure whether I'd play him, I'm unsure whether Emery would play him, because it seems like he's not been in the team as much as I'd expect in recent games, which is, you know, a bit confusing to me. But I feel like when it comes to defensive midfielders, the defender side of midfield, I think he is the best we have. I feel he's better than Xhaka in that right, he's better than Guendouzi, and even going forward he's not bad, but I feel his best attributes is defending, breaking up the play, protecting our defence. I think he excels at that, so for me, personally, no doubt Terrell would go in. Now, what do you say about this guy? Granit Xhaka. I mean, when used as a register, aka a deep line playmaker, I think that is where he excels, and that is where you get the best out of Granit Xhaka. But the bad side of Xhaka is really, really bad, because he is known for his rash decision making, his rash tackles, giving away needless fouls, needless penalties. You only have to look back to a few weeks ago when we played Tottenham at home in the North London derby. He gives away a stupid penalty when he just lunges in on, I believe it was Heung-min Son, and there was no threat, there was nowhere he was going. He did not need to do that, and he gave away a penalty, and then that put Tottenham 2-0 up. But luckily he was able to claw away back and get it to 2-2. But I don't know, Emery seems to like him, Emery seems to pick him all the time. I mean, Emery has him as his captain, which I've replicated here, as you can see, but I wouldn't start him, but I believe he will start, so I'm going to go Granit Xhaka. Now, spearheading that midfield three, we've got Dani Ceballos, who's come in this season on loan from Real Madrid. I think he's been quite a little shining light for us so far this season. I feel you've seen very good things from him, especially against Burnley. He made that one little mistake against Liverpool that could have cost us a goal, but didn't. But you know, he's adapting. So I can let him off with that. But yeah, overall his performances, I'd give him a solid 8 out of 10. So I have no problems with him starting there. You know, he's the creative spark that we've lacked since, you know, Cazorla got injured. And yeah, I'd put him in there, no trouble. Now, Reiss Nelson is again a player I look at and I feel he has talent. Undoubtedly has talent. He's a young lad. I think he's 19 years of age, so very, very young. But for me personally, I don't feel we've seen the best of him. I would actually want to see more of Reiss Nelson. I want to see more of what he could do. I'm not going to overhype him and say like, oh my god, he's been amazing just because he's like, you know, he's an academy prospect and he's English. You know, see a lot of fans doing that, because I feel realistically my assessment of him is this season he hasn't been amazing. He's looked good in parts, and I can see the undoubted talent. But I want to see more, and hopefully against Aston Villa he can show me more, and he can show the fans more. But yeah, I'd start him personally because I feel, you know, as I've said before, the talent is there, undoubted. And maybe this is the kind of game where he can shine through and, you know, really cement himself a place in this Arsenal squad. So yeah, Reiss Nelson starts on the left. Now, this man, he has done everything except score. His build-up play is excellent. His dribbling, excellent. The way he goes past defenders, like they're not even there. You know, that nutmeg against Burnley was a personal favourite of mine. You know, just the way he does it, because like has a variety of skills in his arsenal, no pun intended. And yeah, his close control, his dribbling, his feints, his tricks. You know, he's the kind of player that if he runs at you, you are terrified. And I thought if he just gets that goal, there'll be no stopping him, and he'll kick on, and he'll be an absolute crucial part of this Arsenal squad if we're going to really push for the top 4 this season. Now, again, a player I admire very well. Yeah, Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang. He has been, you know, a real shining light for us again. You know, he's scored and assisted in every game so far this season. And yeah, I expect him to start, and I expect him to score again. So yeah, Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang, I expect him to start, and yeah, he goes in the squad. So yeah, that's my starting 11, and my score prediction will be whatever the score is at the end of this game. So yeah, let's go. Yeah, I was doing this one. There we go.
Hello once again, I'm Martin Tyler, and this is the Emirates Stadium.
Welcome to the pitch.
Yeah. Obviously, I couldn't get this time.
Arsenal against Aston Villa.
Yeah, let's do this.
Thank you for attending.
Well, the stadium, of course, was constructed in the Aston.
Alright, we'll take that trainer off, because that's annoying.
Wenger years, the era that came to an end in 2018 after 22 years with the Frenchman in charge. But the development of the stadium was a key part. The shot's on! So Arsenal get their corner.
That start of the weekend. Let's see if we start with intensity.
In goes the corner. Was passed by everyone, but one very nearly got on the end of it. Out for another corner. Strong tackle, and one that's led to a corner. I'm just worried about the rain only, in that it's impairing a bit our visibility of the proceedings out there on the pitch.
Yeah, we're nice and dry up here, but unlike the players, who will be pretty wet after 5 minutes.
Choosing to punch the corner away, the goalkeeper this time.
Oh wow, that's poor planted.
McGinn.
Realistic, but poor.
Keeping the pace going with the cross into the box. It's not the easiest name to shout in a crowded penalty area, Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang, but we'll do our best because he's bound to do something in a penalty. With good vision. Occupying quickly the keeper to get that. Had to be. Quick-witted and quick in his movement too to intercept there. Patience is the name of the game at the moment. He's aiming for the front post. Corner to come now.
Ooh, time to celebrate. The underdogs could make something of this.
In goes the corner. Defended well. He could cross it now. You can see what he was trying to do with the cross, but it's a goal kick. Xhaka.
Yeah, Granit Xhaka, the captain. Yeah.
Danny Ceballos.
So I'm a fan of that.
Granit Xhaka. Aubameyang. Xhaka. Had a crack. Good connection. Just off target over the top.
Yeah, that has flown off his foot.
See that again. Yeah. It was alright.
El Mohammadi. Taylor. McGinn came in with the challenge and the ball broke free. Here's Socrates Papastatopoulos.
Yes, Ceballos.
This turnover could be costly against a side that can break like this. It's with Dani Ceballos. Ball's loose. Goalkeeper made the save, but he couldn't hold it. Safety first from the defender. Can't blame him for that. Now Dani Ceballos. Interception here.
Tried to take free for Aubameyang, but he read it.
Taylor. McGinn. And there's the interception. Here come Aston in exciting style. Great chance to go in front. Well, they have cleared the danger. It was a decent opportunity, I think. Takes on the shot. He's had a go, and what a goal!
Wow, it's not often you see somebody find the back of the net
He's
from that
crossing it up. I don't
distance.
think he has scored a goal
That
for
is
us in a
stunning.
while. So
Well, he defied the odds.
yeah, if he can do that at the weekend,
Let alone scoring the
or
goal.
tomorrow, shall I say?
He's
I'll
put
be-
all his bulk behind this one.
Well, to be fair, they stood off him. He
He's
had
dead.
the space,
No,
he had the time. Boy, did he make them pay.
It was a
I
strike
love him
of real
even more than I
power,
already do.
and he got his reward for it. Arsenal in front then. Able to cut that out with some sharp movements.
Played them, and Van Persie scored.
They've shown him the inside and he's taken that opportunity. And he can clear it here. Granit Xhaka. The shot's on!
Oh my god, Dani
Keep
Ceballos.
the concentration and they won this match, I think.
Have my children. What a strike.
2 for him on the day.
2 brilliant
And
minute
2
range efforts
very
from
well
Dani
taken
Ceballos.
goals.
26
Just
minutes in,
widen
Arsenal
the
2-0.
margin here to 2-0.
27 minutes in, shall I say.
McGinn. Anticipated the direction of the pass and was able to intervene.
Poor from Carson.
El Mohammadi. And in he goes with the tackle.
Nelson.
Well, the wide man
That's
can
right.
show his skills
Loads of
here.
space. Acres of space.
Good width in the attack here, looking for a cross at the end of it.
I was actually trying to cross in the box. I was trying
Arsenal
to
have a corner.
Over to Ceballos at the edge of the box.
Well, it's a side foot from an awfully long way out, but he did get a fair bit of power in placing it to the right.
Torreira took in.
In goes the corner. Cleared away by the defender.
Oh, Jesus. I was just about to say Granit Xhaka can shoot from here, but he couldn't get it down first.
Arsenal have possession. They've won it. McGinn. El Mohammadi. Good vision here. Well, in it goes. Defended well.
Pepe, there we go. That is big and strong.
He's hit.
Oh, my God, how has he missed that? Oh my goodness, Tammy Abraham misses an absolute sitter. And yeah, this is the old squad, so... Well, Arsenal's squad is updated, but Aston Villa's squad is still the same, so... I know Tammy Abraham should actually be at Chelsea right now, but... He was on loan at Villa last year, and he's still there, so... This is FIFA 19, so... It's pretty soon I'll be doing this on FIFA 20.
Ceballos. Granit Xhaka. Just a period of keeping the ball for the team that are winning the match. Supporting player alongside. Gives it away. It's a free kick.
City fouls.
The referee has decided to award.
City fouls.
That'll be a throw. Nelson.
I mean, attacking
Granit Xhaka.
so Pepe's kind of not really been getting in the game too much. Well, he might now. It's a good ball, you know.
Time to get the ball in. Clever feet there to go. Got to be. The shot gets blocked.
Ooh.
Well, now they've got the ball, what are they going to do with it? Arsenal with a sharp edge to this attack. Looking for teammates in the middle. Well, that's good defending.
The fourth official has indicated.
Referee's had a good look and decided what he's seen from this period of play to add on 3 minutes.
This is an exercise in patience as they try to get an opening. Would have been a crunching tackle if he'd felt. And now the shot! Leno makes the save without any difficulty.
That's
The
half
referee
time.
is blown for half-time. It's 2-0 here.
Yeah, so Arsenal 2 goals to the good at half time, and we're going to stick with my squad I started with. Make some substitutions a little bit later, but I'm not going to make any at half time. So yeah, let's jump straight into the second half.
This could be a problem for the referee in the second half because the rain is still lashing down. McGinn.
What a tackle.
Strong challenge.
Oh, he's injured as well. Jesus Christ.
Nelson.
On a player, but
They can be quick on the break now. Clever ball.
Just
The flag's
offside.
up. He's frustrated because he is caught offside.
Got to
Maybe he made his run a bit too soon.
Just offside. And McGinn is injured.
More news on the injury, and Jeff Shreves is the man in possession of the information.
Looks like a twisted knee from down here. You can just see him trying out. But at the moment, he's carrying on.
Jeff showing he's right amongst it and knows what's going on down there. Here's Taylor.
An opening for Aston Villa. It's a fine tackle, but it hasn't cleared the danger.
That did look like a real opening, but they've dealt with it.
That's it.
Well, what a player. What a performance in that first half, Alan. Shots on here.
Oh, he's off
the bar.
the crossbar. He's hit the crossbar. Pepe still can't get his first goal for Arsenal.
I think the woodwork's still shaking, Martin, from that effort a few seconds ago.
They might have played him in here. Aubameyang,
Oh my God, how is
looked for a moment as though he got the geometry absolutely right as he tried to steer the ball in.
I think his teammates,
Oh,
the crowd,
Abba.
were screaming for him to just
Jesus.
put his foot through it, get the laces
Oh,
onto the
Pierre,
ball, but he's
Jesus
tried to
Christ.
go for accuracy.
It's a bit better than him. Can't waste it.
McGinn. Little private game between the two of them. Now this is an interesting attack. Good position for the cross. Could get a goal back here. Brilliant.
Great save
from
from
Ben
Leno.
Leno.
Wow, that should
Keeps the
have been
clean
a
sheet
goal.
intact,
Corner
which
for
someone else
Aston
never
Villa.
get, but you know, that's good.
Corner played into the middle. Defended well. Here's a chance to whip it in. It's one back. Taylor. That's a foul. Free
Thank
kick.
you, referee. Thank you, referee. That's a foul. Play out from the back. I'm not going to go long.
Here's
try and keep
Socrates
the Arsenal identity.
Papastatopoulos. David Luiz.
Come on, Luis. Come on, go make the runs off him.
Ceballos.
Poor.
Good interception there.
He can win it. But, too strong for him.
He's got support here. Trying to find an opening.
I definitely need to get on
Panicking.
headphones in there, so I'm going to do this.
That's really the way to get the ball out of the danger zone. He's aimed for the far post here.
Ooh.
Oh, it was a cross that he got in quickly, but he didn't really control. Excellent
Nelson's
vision.
through.
Needs to stay cool now.
Aubameyang.
Threading it through.
Oh,
Here's
he's
a
could have
chance,
saved it.
goalkeeper.
That's
exposed.
That one wasn't as bad as the first one, but still, the chance you expect Aubameyang to be burying.
Ceballos made the tackle. Yedina.
This one was just listening to Bugs Malone outside. If you don't know, Bugs Malone's one of my favourite.
Conor Hurihan can find some space here on the flanks. Trying to lift it over the nearest defender, and he couldn't. 20 minutes of the 90 still to play.
Fucking okay. Got pressure.
Conor Hurihan.
Too easy.
Papastatopoulos. Ceballos. Aubameyang. Danny Ceballos. Xhaka.
There we go.
They'll need to try and get the ball back now. Aubameyang. And now the shot.
Oh my God, missed a goal. He was too well. Oh, 5'5" genius. Beautiful, beautiful. I love it.
One more look at what happened earlier. Could the defender have done anything different, Alan?
Well, maybe. Yeah, that's from substitution that made, isn't it? I'm gonna take off. I'm gonna take off. Let's take off. Do you take off Ceballos and bring on Ozil? I'll take off Xhaka and bring on Guendouzi. I'm gonna take off Xhaka and bring on Guendouzi. Or Guendouzi.
He's half turned away, and that didn't help. If he'd have closed it down a bit more bravely, it might have been better.
Arsenal about to make a change.
See, there's a FIFA curse that they're going to substitute.
Now it goes into the wider areas where they've got a winger waiting. Good defensive clearance there.
See if I can get it.
Ceballos.
Might still be.
Conor Hurihan. It's good work between these two. It's a good cross. Oh, that's good defending. We've got 10 minutes left on the clock. Cleverly done with that technique. Oh, he spotted the pass and cut it out.
Oh my God, this is wrong, guys. It's not delayed.
Well, here's an opportunity with the ball over the top, taking on the defenders. He's gone in with the header, but the ball nowhere near going into the net.
I think it's come off the top of his head, that one.
Arsenal are going to make a switch.
I'm not going to be able to update between Guendouzi and David Luiz and score. Assessed by who's further.
I love that. The skill.
So if they end up in position at any point, I'm screwed.
Aubameyang.
Danny
Ceballos. The score! Wonderful finish.
Oh, is that the hat-trick for Ceballos?
And that's the third, the hat-trick. It's a day he'll never forget. What a day he's having.
This game's kind of weird.
3 goals now.
He's been a thorn in the side of the opposition all match, and he thoroughly deserves that hat-trick.
Little surprising that it is as one-sided as this late in the game, but the team leading deserve the margin of what's going to be a very comfortable victory.
Sometimes being favourite in a match can weigh heavily, expectation and all that. It's not a problem for this team, is it?
No, I think their manager will be delighted because they've not taken it easily at all. They've given respect to their opponents, but they've shown their class too.
Well, there's one for him to chase in behind.
Go on, Pepe. Go on, Pepe.
It could be a chance. Pulls it back now.
Oh, how he missed that.
It's their corner. That's a better effort from the goalkeeper. He's not had his best match, but it's a decent stop.
Yeah, a bit of a port in a storm that, and it's not been his best display, but that was good.
Corner's taken. Cleared away by the defender. And they get it away. Goalkeeper can only parry it Well, there's the final whistle. Arsenal have won it. Well, undoubtedly, he was the star man today.
Hat-trick.
He was so sharp in front of goal. Not every day you grab yourself.
Yeah, I think got an assist though. An assist? Giving you assist. Survives his third goal. Don't feel like more than that. Yeah, one assist. Not bad, but you know, you expect it from a bum man. Well, yeah, that's my prediction. I'm going Arsenal 4, Aston Villa 0. Let me know your predictions. And yeah, thank you for watching this video. Peace.